So in example 1, it says Drew wants to buy exercise equipment that costs $140 and the sales tax is 5.75%. What is the total cost of the equipment? First, I have to underline my important facts. So what's my important facts this time? Olivia, what's our important facts that we need to know?
That the equipment costs $140.
Good, and?
That the sales tax is
5.75%, and we need to figure out the total cost, right?
Yeah.
Okay, AJ, do you want me to do it method 1 or method 2?
Do method 2.
Do method 2. Okay, so method 2, I need to figure out I'm paying 100% of the equipment, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, plus sales tax is an additional cost, so that's why I'm adding. I'm paying an additional cost of 5.75%. So what total percentage am I actually going to be paying? Truman?
105.75%.
Good. Everybody okay with the percent that I got?
Yes.
So that's what I'm actually going to end up paying in the end.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I need to take my percent and change it into a decimal. So if you do that for me, what will my decimal be? Gracie? 1.05. Good. Okay, times my whole or my total cost of my equipment, which is what? Isaiah? What was my total cost of my equipment? What was the cost of my equipment in this story problem? 140. So when I type that into my calculator, I get a final cost of what, Cole? Good. $148.05. Questions on that one?
No.
Okay. The total cost of a sweatshirt, if the regular price is $42 and the sales tax is 5.5%. What did we say we were going to rewrite this 5.5 as?
5.5.
Good. 5.5%. Okay, so the important facts are what? What did you underline, Taylin? Or what should we underline?
The sales tax is 5.5.
Good.
And the regular price is
And we need to know the total cost, right? Good. Okay, so if we do it method 1, we're going to take our percent and change it into a decimal. What do I get when I change my percent into a decimal? Dylan? This one right here.
It's 0.05.
Yep. So I change my percent into a decimal. And then I'm going to multiply it times the cost of my item, which is what, please? Mm-hmm. Yep, times 42. And somebody who did it that way, what did you get? No, what did you get for that part?
44.
Well, what did you just get for this?
What? Times that?
Yes.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay, somebody, a quick like 7 and then a calculator. What'd you get, Truman? When you type this into your calculator, guys, what do you get?
2.31.
2.31. So $2.31. I walked by and I was like, oh, somebody, I get to buy a sweatshirt for $2.31? That's good deal.
Yes.
But is that the cost of my sweatshirt?
No.
No, that's the cost of my what? That's just my sales tax. So what else do I have to buy?
The
The sweatshirt. So how much does my sweatshirt cost? $42. So I'm gonna add my sales tax to the cost of my sweatshirt. So now what answer do you get, Noah? And that makes a little more sense, doesn't it? Okay. Questions on that? If you did it the other method, haircut. So it says a haircut costs $20. We have sales tax that is 4.75%. And then we need to know, is $25 sufficient to cover the haircut with tax and a 15% tip? Okay, so now we have to pay for our haircut, we have to pay for our sales tax, and we have to pay for a tip. So I'm going to do this one the method 2-way. I think it's a little easier for me, but if you like the other way, that's fine, it works too. But on this one, I'm going to pay 100% for my haircut, right? Everybody with me there?
Yeah.
And then I'm also going to pay what? What else am I going to pay, Olivia?
The 15%.
Okay, I have to pay an additional 15%. So this is for the cuts. That's for the tip. What else do I have to pay for? Bryce?
Sales tax.
I have to pay what? How much for that?
4.75.
So now I also have to pay 4.75% for the tax. So what total percent am I paying now? What total percent am I paying? Truman?
19.75.
Yep, because if you add these all together, you get 19.75%, correct?
100. Yeah, yeah.
Right? 119.75%?
Yeah.
Questions on how I got that percent? Okay, so I need to change my percent into a decimal, and I get what? Change that percent into a decimal. Ellie, what do you get for that percent when it's as a decimal? Good. And then I'm going to multiply it towards the cost of my item. What's the cost of my item, Cole? $20. So when I type that into my calculator, what do you get? Olivia?
$33 $23.
$23.95? So that is what I would pay total for my haircut, my tip, and my sales tax.
One question.
Yes, AJ.
Then what's the $25?
Okay, so is that my question, though? What was my question?
Well, pretty much. Well, $25 cover it.
Will $25 cover that? So do I have enough money to cover?
Yes.
Yes. So my final answer would actually be,
Yes.
since this one right here is sufficient, I have enough money.
Okay.
That's what it was
I
asking
got
you.
confused with the $25.